what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Scotch Money back here with another banger. And in today's video, we got a good one. We got the Browns versus the Ravens. I honestly just searched up game of the week, and then apparently this is the first one that literally came up. So, and I seen through the thumbnail that it's Shedeur, so I'm assuming that Shedeur played. I didn't even know that. So, you know, it's not gonna be too much talking because I don't really know how the Ravens are doing. I know you guys have Lamar or whatever not. Yeah, there's not really too much to say about the Ravens. I just know they haven't been doing too good. Lamar's been injured, and that's been that. And then as for the Browns are just the Browns. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know what to really say about them. You know, you drafted Shedeur 5th round. You're on a QB experiment with, you know, you had Flacco, traded Flacco, then put Dylan Gabriel. Now you're doing Shedeur. I don't know what the hell the Browns are doing. Like, they're just an irrelevant team in my opinion because, yeah, they have a great defense. Other than that, like, their offense has been pretty poo for the last God knows how many years. They've been pretty trash. And they're always in the running for top 10 pick, top 15 at most. You know, they're never a contender for the playoffs. When was the last time the Browns even made the playoffs? I don't even know. But without further ado, we're gonna get into this video. So let's see what my boy Shedeur had to do, man. I'm actually pretty excited because I remember at one point there were people saying, "Oh, the Giants need to take Shedeur. Giants need to take Shedeur," and my boy was a Jets fan talking about, "Oh, the Giants are gonna take Shedeur" and stuff like that. And I was just saying like this, like when they ended up taking Jackson Dart, and he's like, "Yo, the Giants messed up for not taking Shedeur, man. He's gonna be a dog." Could be true, man. I hope Shedeur is a dog. You know, just seeing another black man, you know, successful in the NFL is always a good thing. But the Giants took a great evaluation of all the quarterbacks in the draft. And if they looked at Shedeur and still passed up on him to pick Jackson Dart and trade up, there was obviously a reason. There was some type of red flag or whatever. You know, the one thing I do hate about the Giants, I feel like they never give any black quarterbacks a chance. So I feel like Shedeur already had it out for him for just being black. I'm be honest, like, seriously. You know, I feel like they just never give any black man a chance. You know, they obviously gave Russell Wilson, yeah, and I know, and Jameis or whatever not, but why we never draft no quarterback, you know? I just don't understand that. But they went with Jackson Dart, and seeming like it's the right decision, so I'm very happy with the decision that they made or whatever. Jackson Dart seems like, you know, great franchise quarterback who could lead us potentially to high playoffs, maybe, just maybe, Super Bowl. Far stretch, I know, but hey, man could dream. Without further ado, let's get into this video, man. Let's see what we got here.
Get Google Pixel 10, Watch and Tab, all for $0.
Time for elf care.
All right, Shedeur.
Third down and 11.
Lamar.
Jackson steps up, flicks a pass, and he's got a completion and a first down. What a play by Lamar Jackson, and Rasheen Ali races for 16 yards. He played his high school ball at Shaker Heights. Jackson
Messed up.
And he's got Mitchell with plenty of room to run, and Mitchell with a little shove out of bounds right near the chains.
Good little 2 runs.
And when you
by the
cross it up
Ravens.
and go the opposite direction, sometimes good yardage is there to be
man.
found.
Fake.
Lamar. And he delivers a strike, and there is Mark Andrews setting the franchise record. He is now the all-time leader in receiving yards for the Baltimore Ravens.
Wow.
An honor now. Was it an honor on game day?
Great job for Mark, man.
Switch up the matchup.
Henry right up the middle, and he's got a first down.
We have a great connection. I can find him.
Henry rolling out, Jackson rolling out, looking for Henry. He connects with Derrick Henry. Henry slips a tackle before Schlesinger.
And what the reason for it is.
Great job by Mark Andrews, man.
Jackson steps up. He's going to run at the 15. Lamar still going inside the 5.
We know,
he's
man,
got
Lamar's
the first
one of the
down.
most dangerous quarterbacks using his legs.
Lamar rolling right. Trying to come back the other way, and Miles
You can't run away from that man, though. Can't run away from Miles Garrett.
Third down.
Great sack
Tyler
by
Luke
Garrett, man.
comes out for a 25-yard field goal, and it is good. So a good drive by Baltimore, but just like last week, they have to settle for a field goal.
Program, guys.
That's great, AJ, as Judkins takes the handoff on first down, and he's got a first down. Roquan Smith brings him to the ground. A gain of 13.
Maybe he plays so trash.
Back to Judkins again, and he sneaks through.
Another good run by
Judkins. What a move at the 40, and he's down at the 35.
Okay,
I think these fans want to see the ball pushed downfield a little bit for some bigger plays.
Here is Sampson, and a couple of stiff arms. He breaks free and shot down by Gilman.
I can't lie, the Browns got a little good run game.
Sampson. Gabriel over the middle. It's caught, but well short of a first down.
Who's that?
That's the tight end Fannin, another rookie.
Fannin.
Andre Schmidt.
They got a good young
30-yard field goal attempt, and it is good. As time expires here in the first quarter.
Some of the best teams.
The best part about him, the game has not been too big for him from the word go.
And the Browns are actually number one.
3rd and 6. Lamar pump fakes, now comes back incomplete.
Think that the Browns
was looking for DeAndre Hopkins, and Baltimore will punt. Leviston with 4 penalties this year, 3 holds and a false start. On 3rd down and 18, quick pass is juggled by Corley, and he is taken to the ground by Draymond Jones.
From the Jets.
So the Cleveland native back in his hometown. And Bojorquez is out with Wester, the deep man for Baltimore.
I remember Steve Smith saying that boy was
Bojorquez high, spiraling kick. Wester calls for a fair catch, and and the Browns recover. Grant Delpit.
What the hell? Hey, yo, that booty action. I did not need to see all that.
For a fair catch.
But, bro, are you serious right now?
You
called for a fair catch. So why are you not underneath
spiraling
the ball?
Kick.
You're signaling fair catch.
Calls for a.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, why are you trying to reach for the ball? You should have been already under the ball if you called for a fair catch. Yeah, that was terrible. Terrible.
And he lost it. And the Browns recover.
Great recovery by the Browns, man.
We mentioned the Browns have a rookie punt returner. Wester, a rookie as well. Gabriel in the shotgun.
Okay, let's see what Dylan Gabriel.
Gabriel eludes the rush, throws on the run, incomplete.
And that is why you are bust, Dylan Gabriel. You telling me that the Browns special teams just gotta stop, and this is what you came up with? Boy, don't.
So a 24-yard field goal attempt for Schmidt, looking for his second of the half, and it is good. So the punt leads to 3 points for the Browns. What don't you see? A loss of 9. Mitchell picked off. Devin Bush on the return. Bush. Touchdown.
Damn, this seems like the Browns special teams and defense really coming through for them.
For the Cleveland defense.
I mean, that's what the Browns always had.
A sack on the first one.
They're always good on defense.
A little high. Keaton Mitchell should have caught that. Bounces off of his hands, and you see right there, Bush does the rest once he catches the football. But this is a defense that all game long, no matter what the score is, what the outcome is, they are coming after you, and they're not apologizing about it.
Trying to keep pace with Pittsburgh, who beat the Bengals earlier today. And there goes Derrick Henry. Stretching out for a 9-yard run. Lamar throwing on the run. Zay Flowers is open.
Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers got that speed.
Caught from behind by Denzel Ward.
God. Why does Zay Flowers? I feel like Zay Flowers is number one to get caught on the 5-yard line.
Henry up the middle, pushing forward. Touchdown.
You can't stop that, man. Good run by Henry. But yo, Zay Flowers is like the 3rd or 4th time I've seen you.
And a quick answer by the Ravens.
Just get down by the 5.
With Lamar Jackson on the field, because as a defense, when he's standing to the right of him and they're in a shotgun formation, you have to be alert for Lamar Jackson to pull it or give it. So you can't rush and get straight to Derrick Henry, and that gives him that extra half a second.
A great effort by Zay.
And he fires for Tillman at the 40. Cedric Tillman with a big play. Awuzie on the tackle after a 27-yard pickup. 3rd down and 5. Gabriel fires incomplete. Looking for Fannin. That was a low throw. More boos come out, along with the kicker, Andre Schmidt.
I think a successful throw was down the seam to start the drive.
46-yard field goal attempt for Schmidt, and it is good. Into the wind, a big kick by the first-year man out of Syracuse. So Baltimore has 1 timeout remaining, but staring at 3rd down and 12. Jackson over the middle, likely has it, and likely is short of a 1st down. And Kevin Stefanski will call timeout.
I'm running it or screening it here.
Jerome Ford is the running back. He takes the handoff, and Ford down at the 12.
Yeah, the Browns haven't done nothing.
Looks like
field goals,
neither side will call timeout.
Dylan Gabriel, you
right
are getting
3rd
bailed.
down and 3 for Baltimore.
They had to take him out for the poor performance.
Lamar rolling right. Steps up, and he is sacked.
And again, sacked by Myles
guess
Garrett.
who? Number 4 for Myles Garrett.
Yeah, 4 in the day? Damn.
Give Garrett all the credit in the world, but Devin Bush, if you're Zach Orr from Baltimore, you might want to attack him very early in this down situation.
Throwing on 1st down, he's got a completion immediately to Cedric Tillman.
Let's find out what this young quarterback can do as well.
3rd down and 8. Pressure coming off the edge. Sanders in trouble, and he is dropped.
Boy.
Ball came out late. It was Kyle Hamilton who has the sack.
Right.
Lamar, and he's got a 1st down. He goes to Mark Andrews, who's tackled at the 40-yard line by Harden, but a gain of 11. Jackson incomplete. Zay Flowers cut in, the pass was behind him, and let's see what John Harbaugh wants to do on 4th down.
John, you gonna
and
go
it's for opportunities like this for Shedeur Sanders. You got so many reps throughout the course of the season and practice that now you get a chance to go out there and execute. 3rd down and 10. Sanders takes a big hit, and he's picked off. Intercepted on the play by Nate Wiggins. Sanders needs some help getting up as Wiggins has his 3rd pick of the year. Play action. Lamar's pass batted up in the air, and it is picked
Oh my God, bro. The Browns defense is coming to play. He's making all types of plays across the field.
Has the INT.
Got to keep an eye on these tight ends now. Fannin 44, Njoku 85.
0-8 on 3rd
Sanders
down
rolling right. Now coming back the other way, steps up, and he's got the 1st down. Shedeur Sanders moving the chains for the Browns.
It's hard and 3rd and long against this Baltimore defense.
Sanders, pressure's coming, spins away, but can't get away a 2nd time. Shedeur is buried on 3rd down. Keon Martin.
But then again, it's like
a loss of
all he's seen is Ravens on him.
Derrick Henry on 1st down. Henry flying
Oh my
through.
God.
There goes Henry. Does he have the wheels to get there? Henry tripped up at the 10.
Man, he should have got that.
Denzel Ward saves a touchdown, but Derrick Henry goes for 59 yards. Jackson chased out, throws to the end zone. It is nearly intercepted. Ronnie Hickman had that one, but could not hold on.
All types of orange.
Tyler Luke from 24 yards away.
I got Cleveland. I got Lamar seeing ghosts out here.
Now, once again, the Ravens not able to punch it in the red zone. They settle for 3. We all know that about Bernie Kosar. Little trickery here by the Browns. Isaiah Bond able to turn the corner and runs out of bounds after picking up 8 yards.
The draft was over. He ends up going undrafted. The Browns able to sign him.
2nd down and 2. Judkins picks up the 1st down, and he's got more. into Baltimore territory. Nate Wiggins makes the play.
And it forces Shedeur Sanders to have to figure it out post-snap.
Third down and 12. Sanders steps up. Nobody there. He'll just run it, and he runs out of bounds.
We haven't seen much from Shedeur, man.
First down.
They've been just trying to manage the game. The Browns just seem like they're just trying to manage the game with their defense.
He's got Zay Flowers. Second catch today.
They would have broke that, bro.
Flowers picks up a first down. Baltimore has only converted 2 of its last 8 third downs. Garrett's coming again. Jackson chased out, throws. He's got Flowers. First down, Zay Flowers. Swessinger on the tackle, and Jackson was able to escape just in time to pick up 18. That's what I feel like the Giants
need, man. They need a good linebacker. I'm hoping we find that.
Pressure coming. Jackson able to get into Mitchell. He's got some daylight. Keaton Mitchell with a first down.
Damn, Michael Garrett fire off that line.
Throwing it deep to the end zone. Incomplete.
No pass.
Looking for Tylan Wallace. No flags.
That looked like a lot of contact to me.
44 yards away to tie the game. Luke's kick is
good. Game. 5 minutes left.
4:59 to go.
Jumbotron as well.
Let's see what the call is on 3rd and long. Do you just want to get out of here, or are you giving them a chance?
Sanders just throws it away, and out comes the flag.
There's no one out there.
The passer?
It was Trenton Simpson applying the pressure, and this is going to be grounding against Cleveland.
Oh, grounding.
Not quite worried about the clock yet. Man. 1 first down we might be.
Jackson threads the needle to DeAndre Hopkins. What a pass by Lamar. That is Andrews under center on 4th and 1. Andrews spinning away. There he goes. Andrews.
No way. Mark Andrews a rushing touchdown. Wow. What a call by
Tom Lunkin is in his bag, is what the young kids would say.
I mean, I think nobody expected that. That was honestly, you always expect QB sneak or a tight end sneak at the most.
From the 35-yard line, Sanders on first down. Njoku is wide open. Instead, he goes deep to Fannin.
There we go.
Big play, Shedeur Sanders to Harold Fannin, a gain of 25.
Wide receivers never see pressure, though.
3rd down and 10. Sanders comes back the other way. Judy's open, and Judy breaks his through.
Oh, Judy!
He's got the first down.
Judy.
1st down and 10 from the 30-yard line.
Judy.
Show him blitz.
Drop 2 out.
Sanders steps up. He's going to run. Shedeur to the 25-yard line. 3rd and 5. Pressure's coming. Sanders looking for the end zone, and it is incomplete. Nearly caught by Larvadain.
Gotta catch that.
Pressure's coming.
Why not just get the freaking first down, man?
Fires, and it's broken.
That's
up
why
by
you gotta
Roquan
just get
Smith.
the first down, man.
And this one will come to an end. Jackson takes another knee, and that will do it from here in Cleveland.
Why take that shot?
Derrick Henry rushes for 103 yards.
That's one where you just kind of got to make sure you.
And the Ravens win 23 to 16.
First down, you can take a shot, but that's why that put you in a hole right there. All right, well, that wasn't a bad. I mean, it was a mediocre game at most. The Ravens came up with a win. Lamar came up with a win. I don't know how, but they came up with a win. Regardless, they did it. Sometimes it's ugly. Sometimes it's an ugly win. Lamar didn't play too great, but at the end of the day, the Ravens won. As for Shedeur, we didn't see that much out of Shedeur. We seen a couple plays, couple wrinkles here and there, but I feel like the Ravens defense was a little bit too great for Shedeur. We need to see like him against a little bit more weaker defense, I should say. Then we could really see what Shedeur got, maybe pinpoint or whatever, pinpoint guys and stuff like that. I feel like the Ravens defense was too great for him. But yeah, honestly, it was a decent game for most part or whatever. Not that's all I pretty much have to say. I don't really have much other to say than that. I don't even know how that was game of the week though. But I mean, like I said, I typed in game of the week and that was the first one that popped up. Maybe it's because of Shedeur. I think the NFL is really trying to push that Shedeur narrative now that he's getting some starts or whatever. But it's gonna be interesting to see, what Shedeur has coming forth. Hopefully the Browns start him. Sit Dylan Gabriel down because he ain't doing nothing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Dylan Gabriel ain't doing nothing. So might as well just start Shedeur for the whole season. Just see what he got, see what he could do or whatever not, and see where he could take you guys. But the defense, y'all got a lot of promise there. It's just the offense. Y'all got a lot of holes to fix in that offense. But without further ado, man, that's gonna be a wrap for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and turn on the post notice for more videos that I'm gonna be posting up. I'm gonna got more bangers, and just more videos coming through, man. I'm gonna keep the grind coming in, better content, better everything. Thank you guys for watching. It's Money Gang.